Hello, so this is for the subject Managerial Accounting for HR students. So week 5, our topic is budgeting, okay? So before we go into the discussion or, formal discussion of budgeting for businesses, introduce ko muna itong about payroll preparation. Okay, kasi for HR departments, normally the bulk of their budget would go to the salaries and wages ng mga employees dun sa kanilang organization or company. Okay? So dito, introduction to budgets and preparing the master budget. And of course, we have different types of budget then. We have flexible budget. And then, of course, you have your monitoring process and you check for variances. Okay? Kumbaga dito sa variance, titingnan ano yung difference nung nasa budget at yung actual na ginagastos ng department or ng company. Tapos, of course, you have to explain bakit may difference na na-note, okay? Ibig sabihin ba, hindi mo na-estimate ng maayos when you're preparing your budget? And of course, how can you improve the budget that you've made, okay? So, yung mga discuss natin, dun na sa kabila, dun sa next videos. But for this one, introduce muna natin yung paggawa ng payroll. Okay? Okay, so payroll concerns natin, ano-ano ba yung included kapag gumagawa ng, payroll report ang isang company. Normally, yung timekeeping would be handled by the HR, and then in some companies, yung mismong payroll preparation is also done by the HR. Meron tayong tinatawag ng mga HR specialist, payroll specialist, and they are working within the HR department. Okay? So, ano ng mga inclusions dito? So, first, we have the basic pay. Normally, these things are included or stated in the contract naman, employment contract ng isang employee. Okay? So, we have yung basic pay. Ito yung matatanggap niya regularly in a particular period, normally stated as, monthly amount. Okay? And then you have your other income. This could be overtime pay. It would depend on the policy of the company with regards to overtime. But for the most part, meron din namang regulations tayo given out by the DOLE kung paano mag-compute ng overtime pay kapag yan regular holidays, special holidays, rest day, and things like that. Okay? And then you have your de minimis benefits. These are, some sort of allowances na binibigay sa mga employees. They're not part of the basic pay, pero kumbaga matatanggap nila once they qualify for it. Let's say merong length of service requirement. Let's say if you've already served at least 6 months or at least 1 year, you're going to receive these types of allowances from the company. So it's a matter of management discretion kung ibibigay yung de minimis benefits. And they're called de minimis benefits kasi under the tax code or, tax law, hindi sila taxable. Within the limit set by the BIR, so non-taxable itong de minimis benefits. Okay? Unlike itong OT, normally taxable ito. Okay? Kasi this forms part of the regular income of the employee. And then you have your deductions. Ano yung mga kadalasan binabawas naman sa compensation ng isang employee. So you have your late or absences. Syempre, pag sinabing alas 8 ang pasok, papasok dapat ng alas 8. Pag na-late, let's say pumasok na ng 8:10, 8:15, 8:30, so may deductions yun. O di kaya naman umabsent ng half day, hindi pumasok sa umaga, dumating na lang ay hapon, or absent talaga ng maghapon or for a few days. Okay, so binabawas yan. So matatanggap nilang sweldo. Okay? And then you have your loans kung either nangutang siya sa SSS or sa Pag-ibig, o di kaya naman ay sa company mismo. Or yung tinatawag din natin na advances. Alright? Tapos yung others, ay di kunwari, may co-op dun sa company. Tapos ay merong agreement with the management na ibabawas na mismo sa payroll yung repayment ng mga kinuha sa co-op. So, pwedeng ipasok din dito sa payroll, okay, under the deductions. Okay, tapos meron din naman tayong tinatawag na mandatory deductions. Kapag yung isang sweldo is, above the threshold taxable na. So, kailangan withholdan ng taxes. Tapos si company, siya ang, what do you call that? May responsibility to remit the withheld taxes to the BIR. Okay? Tapos yung SSS naman, itong tatlong to, merong law, na nagpasa. Kaya, tawag dito, mandatory, na ang mga employers ay kailangan mag-withhold nitong tatlong to. So, yung SSS, the main point dito is, for the retirement fund ng employee. Tapos, of course, merong other benefits din naman na pwedeng i-avail yung employee kapag let's say nagkasakit. So, merong sickness benefit, may maternity benefit, pwede rin mag-loan, salary loan or educational loan, ganyan. Okay? Tapos yung sa PhilHealth naman, ito sa PhilHealth technically, when you retire, wala kang matatanggap. Ito sa SSS meron. Pag nag-retire ka, may matatanggap kang monthly pension, merong lump sum, merong monthly pension. Okay? Tapos itong sa PhilHealth, pag nag-retire ka, wala kang matatanggap, but you would continue to be a member of PhilHealth na kapag nagkasakit ka, di ba, while you're a member, pwedeng habang nagtatrabaho ka or after mo mag-retire, pag nagkasakit ka, na hospital ka, ayan, merong either kapag yung sakit mo ay sakop ng kanilang mga, tawag dito, payables na sakit, edi yan, may matatanggap kang benefits sa kanila or assistance, financial assistance. Either yung bill mo sa hospital is sagot na nila or merong portion doon na sila magbabayad tapos merong portion na ikaw pa din. Ayan. Kasi meron din naman silang limits on the benefits that they give out pagdating sa pagkakasakit ng mga empleyado. Okay? And then you have HDMF, more commonly known as pag-ibig. Ano bang ibig sabihin niya ng pag-ibig? Limot pa na. Okay. Couldn't remember. Okay? Search nyo na lang. Okay, pero itong, sorry. Itong HDMF, more on savings siya, mandatory savings for the employees. Na, of course, meron din namang portion dito na dinideduct sa sweldo ng employee. Tapos, yung employer, meron siyang counterpart. Pagdating dito sa PhilHealth at pag-ibig, kung magkano yung dineduct sa employee, ganun ding amount yung i-contribute ng employer. Okay, dito sa SSS, halos doble, doble yung portion na sagot ng employer. Okay, tapos balik tayo dito sa pag-ibig. Pag nag-retire ka, yung employee, lahat ng savings mo na pumasok sa pag-ibig, matatanggap mo. Okay? And since ginamit siya ng pag-ibig to invest in whatever, in a lot of things, yung share mo in the dividends, matatanggap mo din. Okay? Kasi yung dividend share naman, papasok siya sa account mo every year. Makikita mo kapag nag-login ka sa account mo online, kung magkano yung naipon mo na contributions, and magkano na rin yung na-credit sa'yo na dividends. Okay, so yun. Actually, yung dividends, pwede mo siyang withdrawin if you already have the ATM card from pag-ibig. Okay, pero kung wala, edi may ipon lang siya dun sa account mo. Okay? Pag meron ka ng UMID card, pwede mo siyang withdrawin. Yung dividends lang. Pero yung mismong contributions, matatanggap ko lang siya pag nag-mature na siya, either 5 years, I think, and then 10 years, and then 15 years. Or kapag nag-retire ka na mismo. Okay? So, ayan. So, every month, or every payroll, ayan, merong mandatory deductions tayo. Okay. Tapos, pag-usapan natin yung basic pay. Okay. It would depend on, tawag dito, yung number of work days, kasi merong, eto sa DOLE to eh. Makikita nyo sa handbook ng DOLE. Kapag Monday to Friday ang pasok ng employees, so assumption is 261 days, yung kanilang, computation para dun sa daily rate nila. So, yung basic pay, ang computation yan actually is basic pay times 12 months, tapos i-divide dun sa number of years worked in a year. Okay? So, kung Monday to Friday, 261 days. Pag Monday to Saturday, 313 days. Kapag Monday to Sunday, 365 days. Pero normally, wala namang Monday to Sunday, ano, kasi maximum ay Monday to Saturday. Yung Sunday is considered as rest day. So, kung sakali mang pinagtrabaho ka ng Sunday, tapos pumapasok ka na ng Monday to Saturday, meron na yung overtime premium. Okay, saka, of course, premium pay din. Okay? But normally, kapag regular employees, although pumapasok na Monday to Friday, ang ginagamit na, days to compute the daily rate is 365 days din. Kasi regular employee. Okay, tapos yung overtime pay, ayan, pag rest day nga, tapos pinapasok ka ng boss mo for whatever reason. Of course, reasonable naman. For reasonable reason, kasi let's say, may urgent na work, kailangan ka, ikaw ang gagawa, ayan. Or holidays din, holiday, wala dapat pasok, pero dahil may trabaho ipapagawa sa'yo, kailangan ka, papasok ka na. And then, of course, extra hours. Dun sa first employment ko, normally nag-render kami ng extra hours. Monday to Friday, pwede kami mag-OT ng 2 hours each day, sa gabi. Sa pahapon, pagkalampas na ng alas 5, mag-start kami ng 5:30, matatapos ng 7:30. And yung regular overtime hours namin kapag weekdays. Ayan, tapos, kinocompute ang daily rate kasi nga, di ba, may deductions, saka may computation din ng overtime. So, yun, normally ginagamit yung daily rate or yung hourly rate or minute rate, Kasi, syempre, kung hours lang naman yung na-late mo, edi ito ang gagamitin. Or pag minutes lang, edi itong minute rate, okay? So, yung daily rate, again, ang computation niya, monthly basic pay times 12 months. Di ba, para makuha mo yung annual compensation niya, divide by the number of days na nagtrabaho siya in a year, or yung assumption lang, So, 261 pag Monday to Friday, 313 pag Monday to Saturday, 365 kapag regular or, all days of the week pumapasok. Ayan. So, pag na-compute mo na yung daily rate, divide mo lang siya sa 8 para makuha mo yung hourly rate naman. Tapos, kung kailangan mo ay yung rate niya per minute, edi yung hourly rate, divide mo sa 60 minutes, makukuha mo yung minute rate. Okay? For example, nagde-deduct kayo ng, pag minutes lang, let's say, 15 minutes na late, may deduction. O, edi, computein mo yung minute rate niya times 15 minutes, diba? Or kung let's say, hours naman, 2 hours siya na late, in total nung payroll period, so, yung hourly rate times mo sa 2. Okay? Daily rate, absent siya ng 3 araw. Di yung daily rate, multiply mo lang ng 3. Okay? Kasi 3 days lang absent. Ayan. Tapos, normally, yung payroll, sa private, normally, siya, 1 to 15, saka 16 to month end. Okay? So, month end na lang yung binanggit kasi syempre, merong months na 28 days lang, 29 days, 30 days, or 31 days. Okay? Tapos, ayan, yun yung mga bagay na hindi ko alam nung unang beses ako nagtrabaho, na, yun nga, I'm not sure, I don't think I was informed as well kung kailan yung sweldo nila. Ayan, pagdating sa payout or, disbursement ng payroll, again, it would depend on the company. Pero pag quincenas, it's either 15 saka month end, or pag minsan kasi syempre kailangan ng adjustments, hindi mismong araw. Kasi kinocompute din naman kasi yung payroll. It would depend on the scale of the business. Kapag maliit lang naman, yun, okay lang na mag 15 to 30, 15 at month end, sakto. Pero kapag medyo marami yung employee, syempre kailangan niya ng, a number of days para mag-compute. So minsan, ang sweldohan ng iba is 20, ika-20th day of the month, saka a 5. Okay? Pag minsan, pag masyadong marami rin yung employees, edi adjust pa ng konti, nagiging adjust, saka ika-25th day. Okay? Or pag minsan, yung talagang kailangan niya ng maraming time para mag-compute, so nagiging ika-15th, saka ika-30th, or yung month end. Okay? So, ayan. Pag government, I think is monthly talaga, no? So, it's either a 5, a 10, a 15 ng following month. Or yung katapusan mismo. Okay? So, ayan. Ba't ka bumalik? Overtime pay. So, ganun din. Calculate mo lang yung hourly rate or minute rate. Depende kung ano yung inaalaw ng company. Okay, dun sa isang company na pagtrabahuan ko pag OOT, I think 30 minutes ang counted. Mag-start kami pag weekdays, 5:30. Out kami ng 5, tapos magbe-break kami ng 30 minutes. Kung mag-OT kami, start ay 5:30. Tapos 30 minutes ng 30 minutes. So, let's say, nag-start ka ng 5:30, tapos nag-out ka ng 6:10, ang babayaran lang sa'yo is yung 30 minutes from 5:30 to 6. Yung sobra mong 10 minutes ng 6 to 6:10, hindi siya bayad. Okay? Kaya normally, sinasakto talaga na labas tayo ng 6 or labas tayo ng 6:30 or 7 or 7:30. Kasi maximum 2 hours lang na OT kapag weekdays. Kami yun. And again, that would depend on the policy ng company. Kung ilang hours ang allowed nila na OT during weekdays or during weekends. Okay? Saka kung may rules sila na 30 minutes ng 30 minutes dapat ang OT or kapag payag sila ng minutes. Okay? So, kumbaga pag minutes kasi, okay, kung nag-OT ka ng 5:30 to 6:10, bayad hanggang 6:10, total of 40 minutes. Ayan. So, yan, kailangan makomputin hourly at minute rate, depending on what's applicable. Tapos, premium, sometimes this would depend on management discretion na din. Pero kung walang management discretion or policy, edi sundan mo yung kay DOLE. Okay? 25% premium, normally I think kapag weekdays, sorry, weekdays, normal working day, tapos nag-extra hours, so 25% premium. 30% premium, I think, for regular, I'm not sure. I don't remember, okay? Pero mayroong gantong rates din, okay? 50%, in my case, yung sa napagtrabahuhan ko, kapag I think kapag weekends, 50% ang premium. Kapag nag-OT kami ng weekends. Kapag yung weekday, tapos nag-extra hours kami sa hapon, paggabi, 25% lang. Pero pag weekend, 50% yung premium. Okay, tapos, I think kapag holidays, of course, holidays, pag pinapasok ka ng holidays, syempre 100% yun. Bayad ka kahit di ka pumasok, pero pag pinapasok ka, may 100% premium, so parang doble yung matatanggap mo. Itong 200% premium, holiday na, rest day mo pa, let's say Sunday, tapos holiday din, tapos pinapasok ka ng boss mo, edi 200% premium. Okay, parang pang 3 days ang matatanggap mo na sweldo for that one. Okay? So, yan. So, ganun ang overtime. Itong part na to, pwede nyo i-check yung DOLE handbook, Ayan. Tapos ito yung mga sources na ginamit ko. Lalagay ko na lang din sa description ng video so that you can open them. Okay? And so, itong de minimis, it's part ng other income. Ito yung mga examples niya na provided depending on whether this is given to you by the company or not. So, kung wala namang binibigay na ganito yung company, edi wala kang kukumputin. Pero kung mayroon na binibigay yung company, edi damay mo na. Tapos ito, non-taxable within the limit set by the BIR. Okay? So, yung una, monetized and used vacation leave credits of private employees not exceeding 10 days during the year. So, let's say, meron kayong vacation leave na binibigay ang company. Tapos, depende kung ilang days ba, 5 ba or 10 days yan. Tapos, kapag hindi mo siya ginamit, so, tawag dito, eligible for conversion into monetary amount. So, matatanggap mo siya. Let's say at the end of the year or sa January. Okay? Tapos sa government naman, monetized value of vacation and sick leave credits paid to government officials and employees. Okay? I think merong nakadepende on how many days sila pumasok kung ilan yung kanilang VL and SL sa government. Number 3, medical cash allowance to dependents of employees not exceeding 1,500 per employee per semester or 250 per month. Okay. So let's say, sorry, excuse me. Let's say, nagkaroon sila ng, medical emergency, tapos nagbigay yung company ng cash allowance. Hindi naman actually sinubsidize. Allowance lang, konti. Ayan, 250 per month. Ayan. kung meron. And then rice subsidy of 2,000 or 1 sack of rice, 50 kilogram rice per month, amounting to not more than 2,000 pesos din. Okay? So, ayan. Tapos we have uniform and clothing allowance not exceeding 6,000 per annum. Actual medical assistance, medical allowance to cover medical and healthcare needs, annual medical executive checkup, maternity assistance, routine consultations not exceeding 10,000 per annum. So again, kapag binigay lang, kapag merong ganyan yung company. Kasi hindi naman lahat ng company nagbibigay nitong lahat na to na de minimis. Karaniwan, ito rice subsidy meron, itong monetized unused leave credits, ayan. Tapos you have your next natin, laundry allowance not exceeding 300 per month. Okay, tapos mga achievement awards, wala. Achievement awards, parang bonuses, length of service award, ganyan, safety achievement, ang tawag doon? Employee of the month, mga ganyan. Okay. So, yung mga monetary amount not exceeding 10,000 din, received by the employee. So, ayan. Gifts made during Christmas and major anniversary celebrations not exceeding 5,000 per employee per annum. Ayan, bonuses din, Daily meal allowance for overtime work. Ayan, pag merong overtime work, merong amount din set aside for meal allowance. Okay, I think parang 25% ng OT amount yung sa amin dati. Okay. Night graveyard shift not exceeding 25% of the basic minimum wage on a per region basis. Tapos last, benefits received by an employee by virtue of CBA, collective bargaining agreement, and productivity incentive schemes, provided that the total monetary value received from both CBA and productivity incentive schemes ay hindi lalampas ng 10,000 per employee per taxable year. Okay? So, ayan yung sa mga de minimis. Again, hindi lahat ng companies nagbibigay niyan. But, kung yung some particular companies may binigay, ilang items dyan, these are non-taxable. Okay? Kasi de minimis. Pero kung lumampas, for example, di ba, rice subsidy 2,000, pero ang binibigay ng company is 3,000. Yung 2,000 lang ang non-taxable. Yung excess na 1,000, para maging 3,000, is taxable. Okay? So, ayun. Okay, next we have SSS. Ito yung bagong table for 2021 for employers and employees lang naman. So, nakadepende kung ano yung range ng sweldo nila. So, let's say ito, 10,000 kunwari. So, ito. Ang kanyang monthly salary credit na lalabas sa account niya is 10,000. Ang kanyang contribution, yung employer, 850 sa employer. Tapos yung i-deduct sa sweldo ng employee ay 450. Okay. So, yung total, 1,300. Tapos yung employer, meron pa siyang 10 pesos na babayaran for EC, Employees Compensation. So, bali, total, 450 yung ibabawas sa sweldo ni employee, i-remit ni employer kay SSS together with the employer contribution na 860. So, pag na-access mo yung online account mo sa SSS, makikita mo, total contribution is 1,310. So, again, pag ang sweldo mo ay 10,000, ha? Ayan. So, nakadepende dito kung ano yung sweldo ng isang empleyado. Ayan, kung 12,000 yun, di itong range na to. Ayan, ito yung employer contribution. Ito yung sa employee na ibabawas dun sa sweldo niya. Ayan, tapos may easy pa yung employer na 10 pesos. Ayan. Ito yung total contribution niya. Itong total contribution, syempre, may ipon to. Tapos yung magiging basis din. Itong MSC, monthly salary credit, magiging basehan yan na SSS kapag kinompute na ang iyong matatanggap na pension later on, kapag nag-retire ka na. So, itong table na SSS, mahaba to Ayan, naputol, dalawa. And in-adjust nila to hanggang 24,745 pesos na rate. Dati kasi nasa 17, hanggang dito lang yung table. 17,000 yung pinakamataas na range. Pero in-update nga nila Ayan. Dumami na. Hanggang 25,000. 20,000. Pero yung, monthly salary credit niya, 20,000 pa rin. Tapos may extra program sila, ang tawag, mandatory provident fund. Parang yung sa pag-ibig, kasi yung pag-ibig provident fund yun. Ayan. So, merong ganito, extra, tawag dito, extra contribution, pampataas, pampalaki ng kanilang pension fund. Right. So, ayan. So, madali lang naman siyang computean, hanapin nyo lang dyan kung ano yung range ng sweldo niya. Ito yung MSC na ilalagay nyo. Pag may online din kasi si SSS na ang contributions, si employer yung magpapasok, ng information. Ayan. Tapos, si SSS kasi, pag member ka ni SSS, ito yung mga benefits niya, Pwede ka mag-avail ng salary loan. Ito yung requirements. And of course, may mga documentary requirements pa rin naman yan. Hindi ko lang nasama dito. Tapos, other sickness or maternity benefit, disability benefit, retirement benefit, of course, and then you have your death benefit then, and etong bago on employment benefit. Na nagka-pandemic na lang sa kanila ito na dagdag. Okay? Ayan. Pwede nyo i-check if you're curious what these benefits are. Ayan. Check nyo lang sa website ng SSS. Okay, next we have PhilHealth. So for 2021, 3.5%, yung kanyang premium rate. So kung basic salary mo is 10,000 times 3.5%, so 350 yun, Etong 350, paghahatian to ng employee saka employer. Okay, so tig 175. 175 ay babawas sa sweldo ni employee, tapos yung 175 contribution ni employer. Okay? Pero sila, meron silang minimum amount. Ito, kapag below 10,000 yung sweldo mo, 350 pa din yung total contribution mo na paghahatian ni employer-employee. Pag ang range ng sweldo is 10,000.01 to 69,999.99, kukumputin yung 3.5% or 1.375% employee-employer. Okay? Tapos, may maximum amount din siya. So, pag ang iyong sweldo ay 70,000 and above, maximum contribution is 2,450. Again, paghahatian between employer and employee. Okay? Tapos, meron silang change na mangyayari in 2022. From 3.5%, magiging 4% na. Tapos, tataas pa ulit nila ng 2023, magiging 4.5%. Tapos, 2024 onwards, 5% na. Ito na yung maximum nila na hinihingi. Ayan. So, ayun, siguro by the time na kayo na ang mga nagtatrabaho, ito na ang rate na applicable sa inyo. Yung 5%. Etong si PhilHealth, ang benefit niya, so yun nga, pag nagka-sakit ka, tapos meron silang program for that particular illness, so pwedeng, sagot nila yung iyong hospital bill. Pero sometimes, may limit din. Kung magkano lang, kunwari, for dialysis, let's say, 2,000 lang per session, ganyan. Tapos may maximum sila na kung ilang session lang per month or within 90 days, ganyan. Okay? I'm not sure about the details, pero example lang yung binigay ko. Okay? So, ayan. And of course, habang empleyado ka, you're required to, you're mandated to contribute. Tapos pag nag-retire ka, edi, mako-continue yung iyong membership. So, kahit matanda ka na, hindi ka na nagtatrabaho, hindi ka na nagko-contribute, pero yun, magiging lifetime member ka na. So, pag na-hospital ka, ayan, matatanggap ka pa rin na benefits from PhilHealth. Okay? Pero pag hindi ka nagkasakit, wala kang matatanggap kay PhilHealth. Ayan. Ang swerte mo naman, kapag hindi ka nagkasakit. And next natin, Pag-ibig or HDMF, Home Development Mutual Fund. Alright? Ito yung contribution table niya. Kapag ang sweldo ni employee is 1,000 pesos, 1,500 and below, ang employee share is 1%, yung ibabawas sa sweldo ni employee. So, 1% lang. Multiply mo kung magkano yung kanyang sweldo. Tapos, yung employer share, 2%. Okay? Kapag more than 1,500 yung sweldo ng employee, so 2% yung employee share, 2% din yung ka-employee share. Maximum nito is 5,000 ang basis. So, maximum na monthly share is 100 kay employee, tapos 100 din kay employer. Pero merong ilan companies na 2% mismo nung basic ang ginagawang contribution. Okay, so kunwari, 10,000 yung 10,000 yung basic pay niya. So, di ba 200 yon? 200 yung employee share, 200 din yung kay employer share. Okay? Or, pwede rin naman na, 200 kay employee, kung gusto niya kasi na mas mataas yung kanyang maiipon, kay pag-ibig, tapos 100 lang kay employer, kasi yun lang naman yung mandatory, 100 lang. Okay? So, kung yung inyong employer is mas mataas sa 100 ang kino-contribute dun sa pag-ibig nyo, counterpart nila, di mas maganda kasi mas lumalaki yung savings mo kay pag-ibig. Kasi again, itong si pag-ibig, ayun nga, pag mature na siya, 5 years, 10 years, 15 or 20 years, or kapag nag-retire ka na from your job, di yun, may matatanggap mo lahat yung na-save mo during your employed years, tapos yung dividends matatanggap mo din. Okay? Tapos, aside from that, while you are still employed, pwede ka mag-avail ng kanilang loans. Meron silang salary loan, multiple purpose loans. Meron din silang calamity loan kapag may bagyo, pag may pandemic. And then, meron din silang, housing loan. Okay? Kasi di ba Housing Development Mutual Fund, if you want to buy a house, tapos wala ka pang pera, pwede mong ipa-finance sa pag-ibig. Okay. Of course, meron din silang mga documentary requirements. Okay? Check nyo na lang if you're curious. Okay? But for the computation of the contributions na dinideduct sa payroll, nilalagay sa payroll, so eto yan. Pag over 1.5 yung 2%, 2%, or 100 maximum for employee-employer. Pero if they want to go over and beyond that, yung 2% mismo ng kanilang basic pay, then they can do so. Okay? Ayan. How to compute? Ayan. Pag 4,800, 2% niya, 96. Kay employee, 96 din kay employer. Total contribution is 192. Kapag 16,000, again, maximum mandatory is only 100. So, 100, 100, 200. Pero again, if the employees and employer would like to increase, yung 2% mismo ng 16,000, o di magkano yun? 160. Paki-compute po. Okay, 320? Okay, 320, 320. O, diba, 640 agad yung masisave ni employee. Okay. Ayan. Pero, ayan, in case, sorry, in case pala na more than 100 yung employee-employer share, ang tax-exempt lang or non-taxable is yung 100 na mandatory. Yung over 100, taxable pa rin. Okay? Ito kasi ay hindi pala taxable. What do you call this? Deductible from the taxable income. Okay? So, kung yung taxable income is 16,000, ibabawas mo yung mandatory contributions na 100. So, ang magiging basis mo sa pag-compute ng taxes, edi 15,900 lang. Okay? Pero kung let's say ang share is yung 2% nga, 320 ba? Ang tama ba na compute? Ayun. So, 100 lang yung i-deduct pa din. Regardless na 320 yung pinayad na share. Okay? So, ang magiging taxable base niya is 15,900 pa din. Okay? In case lang nito. Okay? So, ayan, dito lang magtatapos yung first part ng video. Inihiwalay ko yung sa taxes, computation ng taxes, kasi medyo, hindi naman madugo. Medyo may computation lang na gagawin tayo. Ipapakita ko rin sa inyo. Ito kasi mga nauna, medyo madali naman, kasi may table or may percentage lang. Yung sa taxes, medyo may konting pasikot-sikot. Alright? So, that's it for this one. Thanks and bye.